Oh, well, who is in the spotlight tonight? I said, who is in the spotlight tonight? Snoop Doggy Dogg is in the spotlight tonight. Oh, we're going to jump right into it because that's how we do it up over here. Look at your neighbor and say betrayal, betrayal, betrayal. Y'all better believe Snoop Doggy Dogg knew some shit. It's always the ones that's in your face, smiling in your face, grinning in your face, rubbing your back, telling you how good you is. Be the same motherfucker that set your ass up. I say be the same motherfucker that set your ass up. Watch. That's why you got to become a motherfucking watcher. Watch. Become the watcher. Become the motherfucking knower. Got to know the motherfuckers around you. Watch those motherfuckers around you. I meant to tell me, Snoop Dogg ain't have his hand in some of this shit about Ricky Harris. You meant to tell me Snoop Dogg ain't have his hand in some shit about Ricky Harris's death or he didn't know about it. If you ask me, I think he knew about the sacrifice. He knew the sacrifice was going to have to happen. He's sitting there smiling in his face. That's how they do. Oh, yeah, everything all good, man. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. Now, that cousin of his, Ricky, what's his name? Ricky Harris's cousin. You think he just going to start a fight like that in a funeral for nothing? It don't go down like that. If I get beef with him, I'm going to take it out on the motherfucking streets and we going to handle it. Let me tell you what's going on here. Let me tell you what I think. Because when I looked at the situation, I called it for what I seen. And y'all know I'm a motherfucking seer. Okay? And what's going on is that cousin talked to Ricky Harris. Okay? When you got a cousin and y'all close, me and my cousin, we are very close. Honey, me and my fairy cousin, we are very close. We talk about it all. Okay? I tell this motherfucker everything. The motherfucker know my whole life story almost. And I know his because we close like that. So when you got a cousin, you can confide in them. You can tell them things that you know they ain't gonna tell nobody else. You know, y'all just close like that. Y'all have conversations like that y'all might not have with nobody else, okay? So I'm believing that Ricky Harris's cousin and him had private conversations about shit going on in the game. When I say the game, I'm talking about the industry and the people in the industry and the people in the game, okay? I'm believing his cousin told him something specific about Snoop Dogg. Trying to take him the fuck out. And then it happened. So what we see at the motherfucking funeral, when we seen the motherfuckers fighting and shit at the funeral, that's when the shit took place. The cousin probably said to himself, look, I ain't gonna be able to get this motherfucker out nowhere else, so I might as well get him right here. If that's the case, no, I don't blame him for fighting Snoop Dogg's ass or trying to fight him in a motherfucking funeral. I'm sorry. You can say what the fuck you want to say, because I probably would have did the same damn thing. Because in my head, I would have been thinking, I can't just get this motherfucker on the streets. But if he's sitting in my cousin's funeral, I'm able to bash this motherfucker's head in while I got a chance to do it. So hell no, I don't blame him for doing it. And I know everybody, oh, he acting all hood radish up in a funeral. He probably didn't have a fucking choice. That was his only chance to do what he had to do. Snoop Dogg sitting his motherfucking ass up there. Like he ain't know shit. Like he don't know nothing. Like he one of the 3 blind mices. Huh, motherfucker, your hands is dirty. You know some shit. Snoop Dogg knew some motherfucking shit. And his cousin probably was looking, bitch, you got the audacity to walk your motherfucking ass in my cousin's funeral? Knowing that you was part of this shit? Part of the setup? Knew about the setup? And then you gonna walk your ass in here? Not in front of my motherfucking face, you won't. I said not in front of mine's, you won't, bitch. So, when we see the shit going on and hitting the fans like that, we gotta take it for what it is. It's just something, and y'all got to understand, it's something that we ain't seeing. It's something that just ain't placed in front of our faces out in the open. That's why things are called riddles. You can't read between the line on no riddle. You got to find the pieces and place them together to figure out the motherfucking riddle. Okay? His cousin was probably feeling hurt when Ricky Harris probably shared some things with him. And he probably told him, like, Snoop Dogg know what's going on, or he part of having me set up. You just don't know. He probably gave it to his cousin like that. So his cousin, not thinking or even thinking, but saying, guess what? This is my only chance. So I got to try to beat this motherfucker's ass right here to let him know through my actions. Yeah, motherfucker, I know what you did. I know what the fuck you did, and we don't know. We probably hear some shit come out later from the cousin. Like, yeah, Snoop Dogg, a dirty motherfucker. He was part of having my cousin sacrificed, because we know it's a sacrifice. We know it's a sacrifice. And people are like, well, how you know? Motherfucker, because how the shit went down. How the shit went down. We know it's a sacrifice. Okay? See, Snoop Dogg, we got to understand this motherfucker, he already gone. His soul has already been bought. When he did that motherfucking video, murder was the case. Many of you didn't know it. Okay, but if you didn't know it, I'm going to bring it to you tonight. When he did the video, murder was the case. I'm going to break it down. What happened is, to make it real short and sweet for y'all, Snoop Dogg sold his soul to get to the place where he is now. Okay? And some people don't believe that type of shit goes down, but you got to understand that shit goes down. These celebrities that ain't in the game no more and trying to get out, they ain't just talking shit. These motherfuckers is exposing shit for what it is. I said they exposing shit for what it is. Now, to me, I ain't had to go to the ancestors on this. Okay? Just common sense. Put the shit together. Put the shit together. When a motherfucker want to do something to you, see, this the thing. This the thing. These movies, they ain't just movies. They telling us the truth in these movies. Okay? By the food you eat. They invite you out to a party. Yeah, you've been doing so good with the comedians. Your manager be the ones close to you. The ones you think you're friends. Oh, come on, we having this little dinner party. We want you to come on out. And then what are they doing? In a dinner party, you gonna do what? You gonna eat. They serving you wine or water, whatever you want to drink, whatever foods you want to eat. You better be careful who you eating from. Look at your neighbor and say, you better be careful who the fuck you eating from. That's why I don't eat from everybody. Because shit can be implanted inside of that food. And when you swallow it, you don't know what the fuck going on with your body. Okay? That James Bond ass shit. Oh, look at them gadgets. Oh, look how he did that. Beware. Beware, because that type of shit is taking place now. It been taking place. We just wasn't aware of it. Honey, technology is a motherfucker. Y'all better get hit. Technology is a motherfucker. Now they talking about how they implanting chips in medicine. What the fuck? We don't know how he was probably got Ricky Harris. We don't know. We don't know, but we know he was got. Something happened. And what we also know is Snoop Dogg's ass knows some shit about it. I said Snoop Dogg's ass knows something about it. So, hey, don't be surprised if you hear the cousin come out and he starts spilling the beans. Okay? Don't be surprised. But remember, your shit always catches up with you when you least motherfucking expect it. We out.